Hello YouTube, figured it was about time for another video, so we'll start with the usual stuff. Things that I've gotten for spot price, and some are rather nice. This scale and press Mexican Onza is actually in very good shape. I know it doesn't look that way, but it when you see it in person it actually has rainbow toning and original mint luster on it. So it's an awfully nice Onza. Hopefully the details of that come through, and it doesn't just look like a brown circle. This one is not as good a shape. You can tell it's kind of worn down. But still, an ounce of silver, bought for spot, in a fairly popular design. The scale and press. Oops. This stack here is just a lot of stuff that I've shown in various videos, just sort of random coins from Great Britain, Australia, Canada, for the most part those three. These ones are from places that I don't really have much. These are from Guatemala, and I find a lot of the South American silver coins have really neat designs. These ones, a lot of the Venezuelan coins have really cool designs on them. If you've never seen a Peruvian un sol, go ahead and Google that, because they're pretty neat looking. I'm hoping I can get a good look at the details on these. So they are kind of tiny. I'd like to get more stuff from Guatemala to sort of round things out a bit. And then this one is from Uruguay, which I don't know that I have much of anything from Uruguay. But it's kind of a nice looking coin. These last three things for the generic silver are just medals. They're sterling. They're just commemorative medals. Upside down. You can see sterling on the back there. This is for Thomas Paine. I usually stay away from commemorative medal type stuff. I like government-issued bullion and currency coins. But with silver being as low as it is, I thought you can't really go wrong. The coin shop has a whole tray of these, and some people have predicted silver to go down even further, down to 14 or even under. And if that is the case, then I might just clean out that tray of these sterling medals. But as it was, I just grabbed a couple or three while I was in there recently. So that's the more common silver sold at spot, and then these are much less common and were not sold at spot. These are 2013 high relief kookaburras, and they're kind of a tiny coin because they are rather thick. The Perth Mint tends to do that with their high relief stuff. They make it nice and thick, but also somewhat small. So the details on these are very nice. And just for a size comparison, this is it next to the Mexican Onza, which is already maybe a little bit bigger than a regular Kook, but pretty close to the same size. And so I was wanting one of these, and I bid on 2 different auctions, and I won them both. And so I got 2 of these little high relief kookaburras. And then, speaking of high relief kookaburras, I mentioned in a comment that if I ever saw another one of these posted for under $400, I was probably going to get it. And I did. Got a very good price on this. I think it came out to like $360 or something like that after all the rebates and things that I got. So this is my second 2015 5-ounce high relief kookaburra, and it is absolutely brilliant. I don't know anybody who has these that doesn't like them. They're just so well detailed and designed, and the bird is very high relief and looks fantastic. So on top of getting that for a very nice price, I got COA number 100, 100 even. So I thought that was, kind of a neat number. It's not a generic number. And so I'm very happy with my purchase there. And that's about all I have to show. A lot of people are speculating on the silver price and what it's going to do. I don't know that I'm going to do too much speculating. I think it will probably fall a little bit more and then start going up a little bit. As for the major difference in premiums versus spot price, I do have a theory on that. I think, so the spot price is not set by the type of silver that we stackers or collectors go after. It is set around silver certificates, so paper silver. And the thing that makes silver as a currency, or gold as a currency, or any precious metal as a currency, different from other currencies like the US dollar, or the euro, or the ruble, is that there is a limited amount of it. So if you want a silver kookaburra, or a silver onza, you actually have to get the metal out of the ground at some point, and that's what sets it apart. You can't just turn on the printing press and make yourself another one. There's limited supply. But with paper silver certificates, they're essentially treating it like any other currency. They're making up phony silver. And so the spot price is set by the people trading in paper currency, or paper certificates, not by people buying actual physical metal. And so I think the metals prices, the difference between the actual metal and the inflated number of silver certificates, is where you see the high premiums that we're seeing, because while a silver certificate may only be worth 14 something, the silver metal itself is carrying a much higher premium. And that's why I think there's such a disconnect right now. That's just my theory. There could be other reasons for sure. But hopefully you all are finding good deals. I really encourage you, with the price down, to explore options for getting things at spot, close to spot. Of course, it's going to depend on your individual strategy, but if you've got a lot of time on your hands before you think you're going to need to cash it in, then it can be a great buying opportunity. So I hope you enjoyed the show, everybody, and have a good day.